Hi everyone, thank you for joining my class today and checking out my YouTube channel. Before we begin, I would like to talk to you about practicing yoga during our period. Doing yoga during our period is sometimes considered controversial, and many believe that it's better to avoid completely practicing during this time. Others feel that some poses should be limited, and others, on the other hand, chose to ignore this time and go on with their daily activities. Others prefer to take it easy and wait. On a spiritual side, the belief that during menstruation a woman is in a cleansing period, so she should avoid doing this or participate in any spiritual practice. So at this point, what I'm telling you, it's really up to you. Regardless of how you feel about your period, actually doing yoga during this time might help with the symptoms that you are experiencing, like back pain or cramping, alleviating all these symptoms a little bit. I also read that women who added yoga to their normal routine 2 times per week for 12 weeks had significant improvement in menstrual pain, physical fitness, and quality of life in general. So seriously, at this point, it's really up to you. Today we will be practicing a short yoga sequence that works for me during those times. I really hope it will work for you as well if you have decided to take this class today. When you are ready, let's get started. I brought a bunch of pillows and blankets with me. I'm going to use them maybe for the final Savasana. I usually use my bolsters at home, but since I'm traveling, I don't have them with me. And if you have bolsters, even better. If not, pillows will do. And also, that's not really necessary for today's class to have any. You can still practice if you don't have any of this. I think that's it. When you're ready, get your mat and let's begin our class today. Alright? We'll start in lying down on the backs. And to begin with, I will take this, either pillows or blankets are fine, put it under the knees to support, coming into a reclined butterfly. I'm lowering myself down and take a moment here, make sure lower back remains down. Take a big exaggerated inhale and exhale out, roll them out to begin with. Maybe bring both hands on the belly, or one hand on the belly, one at the heart. Or another option is for you to just drop the hands by the side, palms facing the ceiling. Any of this variation as long as you feel comfortable and you are okay with what's happening right now. Just choose any of this and take a moment here to connect with yourself and maybe to ask yourself, especially during this time, during these moments, we should pay extra care, love ourselves. As we know, our hormones are a bit unbalanced these days, so we might be sometimes upset or angry, right? So take this time for yourself to get in touch with yourself to make sure you are feeling okay. 5 breaths here, inhaling long, exhaling all out. Let your belly rise on the inhale and softly, gently falling down on the exhale, and at the same time trying to release tension. 3 more together, inhaling. Two, inhale. Relaxing facial muscles. 1 more. Exhale out. Beautiful. Bring the hands, open your eyes if they're closed. Bring the hands under the knees and help yourself to lift your feet on the ground, elbows down, lower arms down, and slowly just lift yourself up, removing blankets for now, coming into a cross-leg seated position at the center of your mat, joining the palms of the heart making sure you are relaxed. 3 Aums before beginning the class. On the next inhale. Last one in. Beautiful. Slowly opening the eyes, release the hands by the side. Stretch the legs out for a moment and maybe moving toes forward and back, flexing a little bit and releasing. Beautiful. Coming back into a cross leg, maybe the right shin in front of the left. Sitting goes down on the ground, tail go in, soften the shoulders, inhaling arms up. Exhaling towards your right side of the mat. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Inhaling again to lengthen away from the lower back on the exhale. Gaze towards your right shoulder, staying in your little twist here. For 3, keep inhaling, always away from the lower back. Relaxing shoulders for 2. 1 more. And out slowly on the inhale back to center, chin in the cross of the shins, inhaling arms up. And on the exhale, go towards the left this time, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you again, inhaling, making sure you stay away from the lower back. And on the exhale, twist, maybe gazing towards the left side, left shoulder, and just making sure you are not twisting from the neck, not twisting from the lower back, or twisting from the shoulders. Always stay away from the lower back, protect the lower back. 2 more breaths here, you are relaxed. Jaws are relaxed. Again, inhale. And out, inhaling back to center, bring the hands in front of you, coming to a tabletop position. Shoulders are coming above the wrist and hips are just above your knees. Spread the fingers, press the palms, tuck the toes in, inhaling and exhaling. Downward facing dog. 5 long breaths here, bending knee 1 at a time. Walking your dog, relaxing the shoulders, say yes, say no with the head. Making sure always your neck is soft and relaxed. Shoulders are away from the hips. 3 more breaths, finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Lengthen the upper body and sharpen the sitting bones. Spread the fingers, press the palms down. 2 more. Exhale, go out. Again, inhale. And out. When you're ready, gaze at the top. Take as many steps as you need to. Walk yourself towards the top of the mat. Big toes to touch. Inhaling for a flat back. And exhaling to forward fold. Round your spine, chin to chest, and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Vertebra, 1 vertebra at a time. The head is the last one to come up. Beautiful. Take a moment to gaze down. And then when you're ready, inhale. Gaze forward, separate the feet hip apart, inhaling arms up. With your right hand, grab onto your left wrist, lengthen to the heavens. On the exhale, go towards the right side of the mat, maybe gaze to the left, pressing the feet equally. And again, shoulders away from the knees. Back to center on the end. Inhale, switching sides. Left hand, grab your right wrist. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Pressing the feet down. On the exhale, move to the left. Gaze to the right. And let's repeat this 1 more time. Inhaling, center, switching the hands. Right hand, left wrist. Lengthen, exhale to the right. Make sure to not collapse forward and always pressing the feet equally down. Inhaling, switching, last one. Left hand, right wrist, lengthen first. Exhale to the left, and maybe always the gaze towards the opposite side. Inhaling back to center. On the exhale, forward fold. Forehead to the knees, soft bending the knees. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back, left to follow, downward facing dog once more. Just 2 breaths here. Spreading fingers, pressing palms. 1 more. Inhaling, walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Your feet are hip apart or even a little bit wider, that's okay. Soft bend in the knees once more. Hold on to the opposite elbows, making a frame for your head. Stay here. Again, make sure your neck is long, your head is heavy, don't fight the gravity. Relax the shoulders. Stay for 2. Stay for 1. And slowly inhale halfway up. Exhale, fingertips down on the ground. Inhaling again, flat back. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees, and again, chin to chest, slowly roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra, one at a time. The head is again the last one to come up. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Make sure again you are okay, and forward. Beautiful, hands at the hips. Step your right foot towards the front of the mat. Then step the left foot sideways, right heel in line with the left heel, left toe slightly in. Inhaling, arms parallel to the ground. On the exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. Ooh, I'm cracking all over. Again, if you have the block, use the block for the right hand. Roll your left shoulder to the back. Long neck before you gaze up. Your right hand can rest on the floor or onto the right shin bone, as long as you're not pressing too much against the right shin bone. Hand is here for support. Now imagine you have a wall behind the back you're leaning onto. Breathe here. So keep the hips in line with the back. 3 more. Keep rolling left outer hip towards the back. Don't collapse into the right hand, right shoulder away from the ear, both shoulders away from the ears. 2, maybe even closing the eyes. And make sure to breathe. 1 more. And when you're ready, gaze in front of you, push into the heels. Inhale to stand. Turn the right foot parallel to the left. Turning the left toes out this time. Left heel in line with the right heel. Right toes in, right heel slightly out. Inhaling, tailbone in. On the exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. On to the other side. Again, turn the right shoulder to the back. Long neck before you gaze up. Same. Left hand can rest on the left shin bone or all the way on the ground. Or if you have a block, even better. If you think you need to use a block, softening the facial muscles. Keep turning right shoulder back, right outer hip towards the back of the mat. 3 breaths on this side. 2. 1 more. And then slowly open your eyes, if you close them down. Gaze in front of you, pushing through the heels, rise up. Turn the feet, release the hands, feet parallel to each other. Turn the right toes out and step the left foot towards the top of the mat. Hands on the hips, keep the feet hip apart. Just moving for a moment here, back and forth. Relaxing the shoulders. We're moving onto the toes and heels. Beautiful. Now once more. From here, you're going to step the left foot back, turning sideways once more. Turn the right toes out, heel in line with the left. One more time, Utthita Trikonasana. We repeat the sequence one more time. Inhaling, arms parallel to the ground, tailbone in. On the exhale, right hand towards the right foot, right ankle or on the ground. Roll the left shoulder back, long neck, hold. 5. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gaze in front of you, push through the heels, rise. Keep the arms parallel to the ground, right toes in, left toes out, same. Inhaling, exhaling, left arm down on the ground or on the shin bone or down onto the block. Long neck before you gaze up. 5 again on the side. Exhale. 4. Relax in the pose. 3, 2, and slowly push through the heels to rise. Release the hands, feet parallel to each other, right toes out again, and stepping the left foot towards the top of the mat. Big toes to touch, inhaling, rise. Exhaling, forward fold. Flat back on the inhale, stepping left foot back, right to follow, downward facing dog. Spreading fingers, pressing palm, lengthening the upper body, sharpening the sitting bones, long neck, heavy head. 2, 1 more. And out, slowly drop the knees down, knees together, release the feet, sit towards the heels and bring the hands alongside of the body, forehead down, and if the floor is too far. We have a lot of pillows today. You can use always a pillow or a blanket under the forehead. Relax the shoulders. We stay a little bit here. Again, make sure you are breathing and relaxing. Take your time. 4, 3 more. 2, everything in your body should feel relaxed. Let the rib cages expand to the side. Feeling the peace. Again, going back to the question, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling this day? One more breath here. And then when you bring the hands in front of you, slowly lift yourself up. Take the blanket pillow, put it on the side, coming sideways, extending the legs in front of you, coming towards the top of the mat. Make sure there's nothing on the mat behind you. Lean back and hug the knees into the chest for a moment. Making sure always lower back is down, neck and shoulders stay. Beautiful. When you are ready, dropping the feet down, feet are hip apart, heels are walking towards yourself, towards the butt. Inhaling 2 into a bridge, rolling shoulder one at a time in, interlocking fingers, keeping the knees towards each other. Imagine you're squeezing a block in between the thighs. Don't collapse into the hips and chest. You stay squeezing maybe glutes together into our bridge for 5. Keep the chin away from the chest. The chest is going towards the chin more than the chin to the chest. 3 more. 2. Don't let the knees fall on the side. And slowly releasing the shoulders on the arms one at a time. From underneath, you lower yourself down with control, hugging knees into the chest once more. Beautiful. And one more time. Let's repeat the bridge. Maybe changing the interlock of the fingers as well. So feet are hip apart, heels are walking towards you. Slowly inhaling, hips high, changing the interlock of the fingers. One shoulder at a time, roll in. Lift yourself into the bridge pose, holding for another 5. Again, make sure to not collapse in the hips. Don't let the knees fall on the side. 4 corners of the feet are pressing down. Wrists are staying down. And the facial muscles are relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and slowly releasing the arms. Let yourself back down, hugging knees into the chest once more, rocking side to side, maybe. Beautiful. And then extending left leg on the ground. Just hug the right knee into the chest. Relaxing. Remember, these poses, you can extend the length of the time as long as you want. This is more of a restorative. It's just a few easy poses. So if you feel like doing more, you can extend the length. You can hold each pose for 5 minutes. It's up to you how you feel, but I think it's okay to practice a little bit better than not. When you're ready, exchange, extend right leg down, hug the left knee into the chest. Make sure to remain flat back on the mat, lower back down, shoulders down, neck and head, relaxing the feet, and relaxing, surrendering the thoughts, maybe closing down the eyes. Softening the facial muscles always on the belly and being aware of your body. This is a good time for you to get in touch with yourself. The moment you step on the mat, that's the time when you got to know something more about yourself. You got to know something to get close to yourself a little bit more each time in every yoga practice. Slowly extend the left leg down, flex the toes, point the toes towards the front of the mat, and extend the arms above the head. Give yourself a nice stretch. Beautiful. And hug the knees into the chest again. Beautiful. Slowly find the stillness. Bring the hands under the hamstring and rock yourself to a seated. Again, extending the legs in front of you. Again, we will practice Paschimottanasana, option 1. If you just want to take it easy, put a bunch of pillows on your knees, pushing through the hips, pointing the toes towards you, inner legs together, elbow in, inhaling arms up, and exhaling, surrender here. Dropping the right cheek down, relaxing the shoulders. Relax the upper body and then switching sides. Left cheek down, gaze towards the right. And another 5, inhaling again, forehead. Make sure your nose is not on the pillow so you can breathe. You're just extending, stretching the legs, relax the upper body. You're not taking the full Paschimottanasana. Using the pillows, you can rest the upper body. But still, you got to stretch the legs here. Just push through the heels, point the toes towards you. And if you're not reaching for the toes with your hands like I'm doing right now, just drop the hands on the side, that's okay. Beautiful, take your time here. 3 more. 2. And last one, deep in here. And slowly out. Slowly releasing the pose. Inhale yourself up. Take the pillows. Throw them on the side. And again, let's move towards the final pose. Reclined butterfly. Again, either you can practice what we did at the beginning of the class, just lean back and put 2 pillows under the knees, or you can build a little reclining, resting space. How do you call it? Space for yourself. So again, I normally use a bolster, which I don't have with me right now, but I think this will do. So walk yourself, imagine this is a bolster, walk yourself all the way towards the bolster, or if you're doing the same like me, pillows, walk yourself towards your pillows, blankets, and lean back, making sure that's support for the neck, okay? This pillow is gonna go under my head, So what I'm trying to do here is to relax my shoulders down. My chest is slightly lifted up. I make sure my head is resting onto another pillow. So move and find, move until you find the most comfortable reclined, supported butterfly here. Once more, dropping the hands by the side. And if keeping the feet together is not okay for you, you can always just extend the legs towards the top of the mat, dropping the feet heavily towards the side, just like we do in Savasana pose. And take a moment here, opening the heart, opening yourself to the relaxation. And again, maybe going back to that question, how are you doing today? How is everything going on with yourself today? We are very emotional and again, sad. We have a lot of emotions going on during this time of the month. So maybe sometimes practicing and being in a moment of peace like this, it might help those emotions to go away. If you just talk to yourself, be the best friend of yourself, and tell yourself that everything is okay. It's just a few days where we are feeling a bit upside down, but then everything will be okay, and it's already okay from right now. Relax. On every exhale, drop in tension. You are okay. You are at peace right now. And completely relaxed. Slowly, when you're ready, wiggle your toes, extend the legs if you are having the knees bent, moving the fingers a little bit. Maybe move the head from side to side, stretch the arms above the head, slowly coming back to awareness. And then coming onto your right elbow or left, anything that works for you. Turning onto one side and slowly coming back up. Again, coming into cross-leg seated position, hands at the heart. Let's end the class. One Aum Chanting. On the next inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. See you next time. Thank you.